I love the earth and everything that lives. I love the plants and the beauty each one gives. I love the animals and the fishes at sea, for I am a part of Mother Earth and it's a part of me. Hello. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the first yoga spot of the day. Today, we're going to start our practice at the pond. And to warm up our bodies, we're going to do some sun salutations. The theme of today's class is connectedness. All of our poses and everything we do are going to have to do with how we are connected to nature, right? And we're connected to the world around us. We have the wind. And the wind blows where? Where does it start? It starts around the world and it travels, right? So we're even connected to the entire planet through the wind. Maybe this wind is eventually going to end up in Australia, right? Who knows, right, Marty? So what is the opposite of connectedness? Now we both feel two things, right? We feel connected and we feel alone. Sometimes we feel connected to our family and sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we walk in nature and feel connected to the trees and the grass, and other times we feel alone. So today in yoga, we're going to focus on that feeling of feeling connected, and I'll tell you why we're connected as well. So we're going to start off with 5 sun salutations. Now, if you did the last video, you know how to do a sun salutation, but I'll instruct you through the first one, and then we'll play some music and have some fun with the second one. Nice and slow, we're going to do 5. Hands come to heart center. We're going to inhale the energy of the sun. Exhale, take a dive down to the earth. Inhale, chin lifts, nice flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, jump or step, feet to hands. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, reach it down for the earth, plant your seeds. Inhale, watch them grow just like a tree. Exhale, hands come to heart center. All right, a little bit faster now, you ready? Inhale the energy of the sun. Exhale, full dive forward. Inhale, chin lifts, flat back, plant the hands, jump or step, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, jump or step, feet to hands. Inhale, chin lifts, nice flat back. Exhale, reach down for the earth. Inhale, palms come all the way up. Exhale, bring it to center. 3 more. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, jump or step, feet to hands. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale, reach down for the earth. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Nice job, guys. Keep it going. Inhale the energy of the sun. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, jump it back, chaturanga. Exhale, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, jump or step, feet to hands. Inhale, chin lift. Exhale, plant your seeds, plant your seeds. Inhale, up like a tree, like a growing plant. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Last one. Inhale the energy of a new day. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, fold. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Now come back into your mountain pose. Inhale and exhale, roots down into the earth. Now the next pose we're gonna do is tree pose. Do you guys know how we're connected with the trees? We breathe in the air, right? So the trees and I are very connected. We're very close. Without the trees, we wouldn't be able to breathe, right? So every time you breathe it in, the trees become a part of you, right? Inside. There's a very big connection between you and trees. So this tree right here is a nice, big, tall pine tree. You can't really see it. Inhale and exhale, and just like the tree, we're gonna picture, Marty wants to join. We're gonna picture, we're exhaling roots down into the earth, just like the tree. Now you don't have to be outside to do this. You can pretend in your house. And once we feel our roots below us, we're gonna start to take 1 foot up. We're gonna start with one side. Doesn't matter what side you start with. And you're gonna do extra roots like a baby tree. If you feel yourself steady there, you're gonna take that foot and you're gonna take it now up to the calf muscle, right? Anywhere that's not on your knee. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale here. Challenge 3. If you can, you're gonna try and take that foot all the way up past the knee. Now your hands come to heart center. Take a deep breath here. Exhale it out. Now you're gonna try and grow your tree. So your branches, just like all the other trees, can go any which way you'd like. You can sway with the wind. And once you have your branches, then you're gonna take the next step and you're gonna try and take your gaze up to the sky. If you have that, then you're gonna try and close your eyes. See if you can do it. Oh, it's so hard when you close your eyes. Ooh. Falling tree, falling tree. Shake it off, shake it off. So now you're gonna go on the other side. So you're gonna do extra roots on the other side. Start nice and low like a baby tree, and you're gonna slowly grow with me. Exhale the roots down. Now bring the opposite foot up to the calf muscle, which is right below the knee, on the inside of the leg. Even though things are moving around you like the wind or animals or things in your house, see if you can be steady like a tree. Next step, past the knee. Woo-hoo, here we go. Here comes the wind. Ah! Steady like a tree. Hands come to heart center. When you're ready, you grow your tree. And when you're ready, you take your look up to the sky. Ah! And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. I'm cheating, I'm holding on to the tree. Ooh, there we go, nice job guys. Now shake out the legs, shake out the legs. If you are outside, or you can picture this in your imagination, take a nice deep breath. And I invite you to hug a tree in your yard and say, thank you tree for giving me all the oxygen. And when you hug the tree, see if you can try and feel connected to the tree, right? Just like we're connected with all of nature and the whole planet, right? Say, thank you, tree. Now, what else do you see around us that could be a yoga pose? We do have downward dog, but we've already done a bunch of those in our sun salutations. But what is this? Marty, what is this? What is this called? Let's see if he'll fetch it. A stick. So there is a stick pose in yoga, so everyone come to sit down. All you do is sit just like this, and you flex all your muscles at the same time. Pull your toes towards you and flex your arms. Flex, 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 seated stick. Now relax. We'll do that 3 more times, okay? Ready? Flex, flex, flex. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Seated stick again, and flex, flex, flex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Seated stick for the last time. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. And seated stick, everything squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. The next pose we have, sometimes when you're walking through the woods around a lake or a pond, you'll pass little bridges. So this is bridge pose. There's 2 different kinds of bridge poses. I'll show you the first one. We're gonna bring our hands right underneath our shoulders. We're gonna swing our hips in the air, bring our feet aligned with our hips, and swing the hips up and take a look behind us. And exhale, bring it down. We're gonna build our bridge 2 more times. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, sweep it down. Last one, inhale, sweep it up, make a bridge. And exhale, sweep it down. So now you know how to do stick pose and bridge pose.
Hi guys, my name is Belle and I'm doing a video today about my nature fairy house I built. It has pine needles connected to cardboard, and we have sticks, and we have leaves and rocks around it. I paint them, and we have like a little furniture, and it just lives outside, and it's really nice. If you think you can't, of course you can. All you need is sticks and these like things out in nature. You can do it. Bye.
The next pose we are going to learn has to do with the winged creatures in the sky, the birds. How are we connected to the birds? Well, I'm pretty sure though, no matter what's happening in the world, you can stop and you can listen, and the birds are there. One of my favorite birds is the eagle. Around here, I believe we have the red-tailed hawk. So that's like an eagle pose. So I'll show you how to get into your first eagle pose, and it's very twisty and turny. Okay, so you're gonna take your arms out just like an eagle. Flap your wings. And then, are you ready? Bring your left hand underneath your right hand. You're gonna take the outer sides and see if you can tap those arms together. Tap, tap, tap. If you get that, that's okay. But you can also progress and see if you can clap your hands together instead of tap them from the outside. See if you can twist, 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 just like this. All right, so we have the eagle wings. Then you're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Then you're gonna take that right foot, you're gonna lift it up. Inhale, exhale, like you have a kickstand, like your bike has a kickstand over on one side. And then if you have that, you sink lower, you pull your fingertips forward and you breathe. If you really want to try and balance, you can take the kickstand foot off the ground and wrap it around your lower leg and breathe. One more breath, eagles. Then flap your wings, unleash. Then the other hand goes underneath, because what we do on one side in yoga to balance out, we do the other one. This time you're gonna bring your right hand underneath your left hand. Twisting, turning, opposite hands, tap, tap, tap. See if you can clap those hands, sit back in chair pose. Take a nice breath. Now your left foot starts to rise up and a kickstand's over on the other side. Keep that eagle focus. And then if you want to challenge your eagle, see if you can rise that leg that's kickstand and twist even further so it comes all the way around your foot, and hold and breathe. And inhale, take the wings out, flap it out, flap it out. shark, and dolphin pose. First, we come into shark. Now, we come into dolphin pose, and we ride the wave. Fish pose, top of the head to the sand, heart towards the sun. Don't forget to breathe. Nice big inhales through the nose and exhales out the mouth. Warrior pose into birds of paradise. Follow along. Seagull dance.
In the sky, when the sun is high, we sail the length of the seas on the ocean breeze. At night we name every star. We know where we are. We know who we are, who we are. Away, away, we set a course to find a brand new island everywhere we roll.
Boat pose.
When it's time to find home, we know the way. Away, away. We are explorers reading every sign. We tell the stories of our elders in a never-ending chain. Away, away. Tepenu te malie, naeko hakilia. We know the way.
Mermaid pose. Come into tabletop pose and bring your left knee to your left thumb, then scoot the back leg back.
There's no place I'd rather be lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon, flying by on a Hawaiian roller coaster. Miki miki mairo hiroge.
Sea turtle.
La 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 itala hana hana. Hede hede mai tato e. There's no place I'd rather be. On golden sand is where I live. I'd play till the sun sets beyond the horizon. It's time to try the Hawaiian roller coaster. off the pumping, coasting with the motion of the ocean. Whirlpool swirling, cascading, whirling.
All right, time to take it down a notch. Come into your yogi squat. Take a nice deep breath. And then transition. You can come into rock pose, sitting down on your heels, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or you can lie down on the floor. Start to take some nice deep inhales in so that your belly hand begins to rise and your belly hand begins to fall on the exhale, listening to the sounds of the ocean. And just like the ocean waves, let the thoughts come in and let the thoughts come out. And just like the ocean waves, let the emotions come in and the emotions roll out. Inhaling I am, and exhaling out connected. Inhaling in I am, and exhaling out connected. Starting to wake the body up to come into our next pose. Welcome back from the beach, everybody. So our next pose is called Birds of Flight. Now these two feathers, this one I actually found in my backyard. So this is the red-tailed hawk like we talked about earlier when we were by the pond. You can find this feather in your backyard. So similar to eagle pose when we did those wraps. Then we have the cockatoo feather. This feather is from Australia. So this is similar to the feather that we would use when we think of birds of paradise, which is the pose we just did on the beach. Now we're gonna learn birds of flight. So I'll break it down really fast for you guys. Hop onto your yoga mat or whatever open space you have. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair. When you're sitting in a chair, you're gonna bring those feathers, those wings up, just so your biceps, your arms are right by your ears. So this is the first pose. Then birds of flight happen. You're gonna come to your tippy toes. Can you balance? Can you balance on those tippy toes? And then you're slowly gonna straighten out those legs, take those wings and open them up and open up your heart to the sky. Almost like you're making a field goal post and you're peeling that heart open towards the sky. So this is all one move. So we're gonna bring it together right now. We're gonna inhale, sit back down to your chair pose. Take a nice deep breath. Birds of flight, you're gonna come onto the soles of the feet. Try and rise those heels up. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna reach up towards the sky and peel the heart open. Field goal post those wings and breathe. 4 more just like that. Inhale, sit it back into your chair pose. Exhale, come to your tippy toes. Tippy toes. Inhale, start to straighten into the legs and open up the wings. Shine up towards the sky, give yourself a back bend. Inhale, sit it back into your chair pose. Exhale, come to the soles of your feet. Breathe. Inhale, start to reach up towards the sky. Give yourself a back bend. Peel the wings open and breathe. 2 more. Inhale, sit back into your chair pose. Exhale, come to your tippy toes. Inhale, reach those feathers up high. And exhale, give yourself a back bend. Reach the heart open towards the sky. Last birds of flight. Inhale, come to your chair pose. Exhale, come to your tippy toes. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, reach it up towards the sun. And peel peel the heart and the wings open and breathe. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Roll your shoulders, roll your wings out. So that is called birds of flight. So with today's class theme of connection and how we're connected with all the nature and all the things around us, we're going to bring food in as our next guest. So I have a piece of pineapple in front of me. I want you to go run into your kitchen and grab not a whole bag, but one piece of food. That could be a grape, that could be a chip, that could be a pretzel. Go ahead and grab it now. Food in front of us. We're going to talk about connection really quick. Going over the connection earlier, the connection with the trees. As we breathe in, we are breathing in the trees. We have such a strong connection with the trees and the ocean. When we cry, what do we cry? Salty water. Most of our body is compromised of water, like the water in the ocean. And when we cry salty tears. So us and the ocean are related. We are related and we are connected to all the nature around us. Now we'll talk about food. So today I have a piece of pineapple, and this is going to also be a class on mindful eating. We're going to slow everything down. I have a piece of pineapple in front of me. The pineapple comes from a plant, not a tree. Pineapple comes from about a 4-foot tall plant. It's got spiky leaves, and the pineapple grows in the middle of the plant. Now, how does a plant grow? What does it need? Take a guess. Say one thing that the plant needs. The sun, rain, and the soil. So when I eat this piece of pineapple, I am connecting myself to the sun in the sky, the rain that comes out of the clouds, and the dirt of the earth. So this pineapple is a direct connection with 3 different forces of nature. Now take a look at your item. What do you have in front of you? Say it out loud. And try and think, so where is your food from? Can you trace it back? This might be hard. You gotta think. Say you have a piece of cheese in front of you. Where does the cheese come from? Cheese comes from a cow. The cow, what? Eats the grass, which needs the sun, which needs the rain, which needs the earth. So most of our food, if not all of our food, comes from a combination of all the forces of nature. So now we're going to take a little second and learn about mindful eating. So what do we usually do? Throw the piece of food in our mouth. This time we're going to slow it down and we're going to break down all the different things. I want you to take a look at your piece of food in front of you and tell me what you see. What color is your food? So mine's yellow, right? And mine looks shiny and wet. And then everybody's going to take their piece of food and they're going to pick it up. So pick up this piece of food in front of you. Now I want you to look really closely at your piece of food. And just see what it looks like, almost like you're a scientist, right? What does it look like up close? If it has salt on it, if you have a pretzel, can you see the little salt grains? What does it look like? Now we're going to take a bite out of it. Not a big bite, small bite. So I'm going to take a little bite out of my pineapple. And when you bite it, I want you to chew it as slow as you can. And I want you to be just like a scientist. I want you to investigate all the different feelings, and you can say it in your mind. Maybe it's sweet, maybe it's salty, maybe it's crunchy. All right, so everybody, let's all take a bite together. Chew nice and slow. Maybe close your eyes. Chew nice and slowly until there's nothing left. Swallow nice and slow. See if you can feel the food go down your throat. See how long you can feel the food before it disappears. And now say out loud some of the things that you felt as you were chewing your food. Okay, we're listening, me and Marty. Marty's over there in the corner. The last bite, make it so you have a little bite left. I want you to go even slower. And like I said, see if you can feel the food go down your throat and the point where it disappears. See if you can chew it so much that you don't actually swallow, that it just disappears. Okay, ready everyone? Pick up your food, take a look at it, and put it in your mouth. Very slowly. Close your eyes. Just barely notice when it disappears what taste you have left in your mouth. And so I challenge you to see if the next meal you eat, if you can be really mindful, if you can take a look at your plate, notice all the different textures, eat it slowly, try and come up with words to describe your food. See if you can chew it more and notice how it has different phases of taste. Slowing everything down for mindful eating. It's so good for our bodies, and it makes us feel more connected to our food.